Hey everybody, I've got a leg day scheduled for us. You get your dynamic warm-up going and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what we're going to do together. It's a Tabata setup, so we've got 8 sets. And in each of those 8 sets there are 2 exercises that we are going to work through at AABBAABB format. Timer set for 2010, just like the Tabata, traditional Tabata timer is. In terms of your equipment, loop band. If you don't have one, you can still do this workout and it's going to be really effective. You're going to need a yoga ball for some hamstring curls, and if you don't have that, you can use a cookie sheet if you're on carpet. If you're on hardwood or a hard surface, you can use towels under your feet and you can still get that hamstring exercise with those slider mechanisms depending on your floor surface. And you're going to need some leg weights, some heavier ones, some lighter ones, but you're going to need the heavier end of your weighted spectrum since we are using our big muscle groups today. So that ought to do it. Finish up that dynamic warm-up, come back to me, and we're just going to jump right into set 1 of our Tabata Lower. Set 1, here are the 2 exercises we're going to be working between. We're going to have a 3-pulse jump squat. So in that, we bend at the hips, send them back, 1, 2, 3, jump and land soft, 2, 3, jump and land soft. If the jump is too much impact for you, come up to a stand and reach and back down to that 3 pulse, okay? And that is going to be partnered with a one-legged deadlift. So you're going to want a heavier weight here. With this one-legged deadlift, I'm going to go with sort of that staggered stance. So a heel-toe stance here with that. The weight is going to be in your plant leg, and we're going to do hinge at the hip, weight rides down the front of my leg, neck stays neutral by looking down by my foot and up. We're going to do right side 2 times, and then we'll do the jump squat, then we'll do the left leg 2 times, followed by the jump squat. So just do what I do, you're going to be fine with this. So one-legged deadlift weight is what you need here for our first set. We've got 4 minutes of work that goes pretty quickly because we're set at 20:10 here. So gather that up. I'm going to get our timer going and let's get ready to work here. All right, let's get everything warmed up here and going with that 3-pulse jump squat, whether you're jumping or coming to a stand. Here we go. We're doing that AABB format, so we're going to do 2 sets of these in a row, land soft, and then 2 sets of our single leg deadlift in a row. Nice job. All right, 10-second break, shake that out. We're going to do that very same exercise again. Here we go. That 10 seconds goes by real quick. This is a pretty fast-paced workout here, but we're over pretty quickly and we get in a real effective workout. Nice job. All right, I'm going to pick up my weight now, hold it in my right side, staggered stance, single leg deadlift. Here we go, hinge at the hip, weight rides down my front. I keep my neck neutral. I want you to shoot for 8 reps in that 20 seconds if you can get it. If you've got a heavier weight, you're probably going to get in fewer reps. Pause. 10 seconds. We're going to do the same side again. I just stay right in my stance. Good job. The heavier the weight, the harder you're working and the fewer reps you're going to get in. If you've got a lighter weight, I'd like you to shoot for some more reps. Okay, put that weight down. We're back to the 3 pulse jump squat. Here we go. Also, the heavier your weight selection here, the higher your heart rate's gonna get. So those all factor into your workout. Good job. Break. Cindy and I always love a little explosive exercise with some weighted exercise when we're working our lower body. It's a great partnership there, those two types of movement. Good job. Stay with it. I know it's burning. We're almost there. Whew. All right, now I'm picking that weight up in my left hand. Same staggered stance, heel toe, all the weight in that left side. Square up those shoulders. Here we go. Keep that neck neutral. Core is engaged. I know that core is engaged because you have a nice flat back. Break. Don't move. We're going to do this one more time. Here we go. Break. Okay, that was set 1. Now you get the gist of it. Let me go over set 2 with you. Okay, for set 2, I am using a single weight for my goblet squat. It is held vertically against my chest. My feet are in a comfortable width apart, usually about hip width, maybe a little bit wider. I'm going to hinge at the hip and get down as low as I can with that bend in my leg. This weight is still against my chest. I have not disappeared on you here. My torso is still upright. I push through those heels and come up in one unit. That's the goblet squat. And then we're going to partner that with a sumo plie pulse. So knees and toes, same direction in a very exaggerated stance. I'm going to get down as low as I can. I have no weight here, okay? Get down as low as I can and come up on my toes. And then I am just going to pulse here for the 20 seconds. If you need to hold on to something for balance, do it. And those are the 2 exercises. So grab your goblet squat weight. I'm going to get the timer going and we're going to get set 2 started. Okay, goblet squat's going to get us started here. Remember, you're shooting for, here we go, if you've got a heavier weight, 6 reps. If you've got a lighter weight, 8 to 10 on this weighted exercise. Push through those heels, come up in one unit, get me as much bend as you can in your legs. What is your range of motion there? Break. That should immediately jumpstart that heart rate again, especially if you're challenging yourself with weights. Good job. Nice work. Good one to use your trainer mirror at home. See what your range of motion is there. All right, put that weight down. Sumo stance, hold on to something if you need to here. Knees, toes, same direction. Low, on your toes, and pulse here. Think about knees back to the wall behind you. That should immediately engage those glutes. This should get a real good burn going. Again, use that mirror. How low are you getting? In your head, break. You think you're getting super low. Then you look in the mirror, your accountability, and you go, ugh, I could get a little lower. Here we go, up on those toes. If the plie part is too much For you, just do this pulse flat-footed. Knees back, knees back, knees back. Keep repeating that. Stay low, torso's upright. All right, nice work. Let's pick up that weight. Goblet. Comfortable feet. Here we go. We're not playing in this 20 seconds. We're not playing with our tempo. I want you to be speedy with your rep count in this workout, all throughout the workout. Give me a good amount of reps here. Good high-low range. Put that weight down. Sumo. Get your stance. Hold on to something if you need it. Get down low. Come up on your toes. Here we go. You can't. Oh, there he is. We're watching my daughter's dog here today. So I've got a lot of creatures running around. Push through the burn here. Woo! I felt that. One more time. Get down on toes. Here we go. Keep your balance. Woo! My inner thighs are burning. Knees back. Remember, knees back. I'm getting an excellent burn, and I'm getting the Elvis shaky leg here. Keep it going. Woo! Set 2, done. Set 3, 2 exercises. One is body weight, one is going to use 2 heavier dumbbells. We're going to be doing a runner's lunge here, and I'm going to give you a couple of options. Option 1, you're standing the 2 dumbbells up side by side. They're flanking your forward foot. I'm using them as little pedestals as I bring that back leg forward and back from the side into that runner's lunge, forward and back, all right? Tension, all tension should be on this forward leg. This is what we're burning out. If you don't need those pedestals, my hands are flanking the foot here, and it's the same thing. Forward and back, burning out that front leg, okay? That's exercise 1. We'll go left on that. Pick up our 2 heavier dumbbells for a stiff-legged deadlift. Hinge at the hip, weights right down the front of my legs, neutral neck, engaged core, pull up using hamstring and glute, okay? So those are the 2 exercises. You need your heavier set of dumbbells and your body weight. I'll get the timer going and we'll get this one started. Okay, I'm gonna start with my left leg forward here, whether you're using pedestals for your hands or they're flanking your feet on the floor. Here we go. All tension is on that left leg. Runner's lunge. Remember, I want that back leg going all the way out straight and back in next to that forward planted foot. Good job. All right, break. I'm hoping you're going to start to feel some burn here in that left quad. Here we go. Okay, forward and back. Shoot that leg out. Think about all the tension should be in that forward leg. Are you getting burned yet? I am, for sure. But that leg is done. All right, pick up those heavy weights. Romanian deadlift here. Here we go. My core is engaged. I'm hinging at the hips. Again, 6 to 10 reps, depending on your weight selection here. Break, hold on to those weights. Woo! Let's do it again. Should immediately get that heart rate going. Good job. All right, right leg forward. Get your pedestals standing up if you need them. Right leg in front, hands flanking that foot. Here we go. All tension is on that right leg this time. I feel this one faster already. More so than my left foot. Shoot that leg all the way back into that runner's lunge. Woo. One more time. Flank that foot. Runner's lunge. All the way back there. Here we go. Good work. Fight through the burn here. That's what body weight exercises do. Woo. Almost there. Yep. All right, quickly pick up those weights. No rest for the weary here. Deadlift. Here we go. Get your rep count for me. Don't dilly-dally here. As long as you've got good form. Okay. All right, here we go. Keep that core nice and engaged. Keep that neck neutral. All right, let's move on to set 4. Okay, set 4, we are doing a side lunge. 2 options. 1, hold 2 weights down to your side, and they're probably going to be on the lighter end of things here. I'm going to have a straight leg plant. I'm going to go out wide with this leg, hinge at the hip, and send it back to get bent. Option 1, those weights come down, push back up. Okay, that's option 1. Option 2, hold a single weight horizontally here at your chest. Same principle, wide step, hips go back, bend in that leg, weight stays against my chest, and press up, okay? What we don't want to happen is I fold forward for that bend. Send the hips back to get that leg bend in your side lunge, okay? Again, left, left, then we need our loop band. It's finally coming into play. Quickly get it around your ankles because we only have 10 seconds here. Again, if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. We're doing a straight leg quad raise. So around my ankles, straight leg, keeping tension in that band the entire time. I'm pulsing that forward. Rest, do it again. All right, so loop band, lighter lunge, lighter weights. I'll get the timer going. If you don't have a loop band, then I want you to end with your leg up, thigh parallel to the ground, and kick that leg forward and back if you do not have a loop band, okay? I'm going to get the timer going. Let's get this set started. Side lunges. I'm going to have a straight left leg here. Try to get as much bend as you can in that outside leg and back up. Remember, you can hold one weight horizontally as well if that helps your form. But really use your mirror here to see how much bend can you get in that outside leg. Send the hips back. Whoop, mini one, break. Let's do that very same side again. Woo, should also get your heart rates going. Here we go. Now, this is a little bit of a longer movement, so we're not going to get in as many reps on the side lunge as we have been with our weighted exercises. When you push off, keep that core really tight. When you push right there. Good job. Quick, quick, quick. Band around your ankles. Straight left leg. Keep a tension in the band. You need to hold on to something, hold on. This is more of a pulse. Try to keep those hips as square as you can. It's easy to try to kick them out. I tend to. So I kind of put my hands here to remind myself. One more time. If it's too much for you, you can alternate legs here, go to your other side, or stick with this left leg. Thinking about too many things, I lost my balance. Good job, tension in that band, tension in that band. We're almost there. Whew, quickly get that off. Grab your weights. We now have right leg, straight leg for our side lunge. Here we go. Bend, hinge at that hip, send it back and over. Good job. Remember, you can hold that weight horizontally across your chest. Make sure you're going laterally. Don't come out to the front or back. I want you lateral movement here for that side lunge. Here we go. Send those hips back and bend that outside leg. Ooh, these get my heart rate going every time. Good job. Core is tight, especially at the bottom here. Quick. Ooh, band around your ankles. Right leg is going to do the work this time if you're staying with me. Tension in that band. Good job. Oh, there's been a fly in the house that's driving me nuts. Break. One more time. Whew. Here we go. I mean, how long is the life of a fly? I feel like he's been in here for days. Keep it going, straight leg. Tension in the band, it burns. Keep those hips square. Whew. Push through the burn, body weight bands. We've got to embrace the burn. Nice job. Another set down. Okay, to start us off on with this set, I'm going to be doing hamstring curls on that yoga ball I told you we would need in the intro. Remember, if you don't have the yoga ball, you can use sliders, a cookie sheet, towels, depending on what your floor surface is to do these. If you're on the floor, you get in that glute bridge position, lift those hips, and I'm sliding my legs at the same time, in and out on that sliding apparatus, whether it's a towel, the cookie sheet, actual sliders, whatever you've got. If you've got that yoga ball, get your heels up on top. I like to start with my legs here, that 90 degrees. I get my elbows down here as kickstands. I lift those hips as high as I can, and I'm curling that yoga ball in and out for my hamstring curl. Then we're going to get up with a little explosive movement here. We're going to do reverse lunge skips. Reverse lunge down here, different than runner's lunge, right? So, reverse skip. We're going to do two sides, two sides. If that's too much impact for you, it's a reverse swing it forward to a toe touch, okay? Yoga ball sliders, that's what you need for this set. I'll get the timer going. All right, heels on the ball or feet on your sliders. Lift those hips up as high as you can and curl those legs in and out. So good for our knees, hamstrings obviously, but really good for our knee stability here. Keep those hips up, don't let them drop. Break. Reset your heels on the ball. Get those elbows there as your kickstands. Here we go. Good. Curl in and out. Hips as high as you can get them. Ooh, this burns. This burns my calves. I'm getting a lot of burn here. So, pop up, 10 seconds. Reverse lunge skip or toe touch. I'm gonna go left leg plant here. Okay, really try to give me a little bit of air under that foot as you skip up. Again, if the burn is too much for you and you don't want to go left, you can alternate back and forth, left, right, that's fine. Heart rate just went up. Okay, I'm going to stick on that same side. Remember, if that's too much impact, you're just swinging that leg forward for a toe touch. I know you guys can get a lot higher than I am right now. So do it. Woo! Back down. Hamstring curl. Top of ball or in your sliders. Lift those hips. Here we go. Let's try to get our breathing back in order here. Keep those hips up. Sometimes you need to adjust your feet, especially on the ball. One more time. Here we go. Almost there. Stay with me. Woo! All right. I've got right side for my skips. Here we go. Or toe taps. Nice work. Fight through that burn. Whew. Either switch sides or stick on this side with me. Good job. Try to get me some air. More air than I'm giving you. Under that foot. Fight through the burn. You gotta dig deep right here. We got it. That was awesome. Let's move on. Okay, here we are at set 6. Yay! We need that loop band again. We're gonna get it around our ankles here. I'm gonna do the banded exercise first. Give us a little time to get our breathing back in order. So, around my ankles, if you need to hold on to something, do so. We're doing a straight leg rear raiser. My torso gets a slight lean to it, but this is where it stays. Once it's here, it's quiet, all right? You're not gonna see a lot of torso movement here. So, tension in that band, rear raiser, keep that back toe pointed down, all right? Again, I'll do left, left, right, right, but if you need to alternate back and forth, that's fine. Then I'm gonna grab a heavier weight again, Now hold it up here against my chest in one side for a unilateral squat. Get that comfortable position, just like the goblet squat. Hinge, keep that weight against my torso. In order to do that, my elbow tends to point forward, which is great, and push up through the heels. We're going to do 2 on one side, holding the weight on one side, then we'll do 2 on the other, okay? So, loop band, heavier squat weight. I'll get the timer going. Okay, get that loop band around your ankles. I'm going to start with my right leg back. Core is engaged. I got a slight lean. I'm trying to point that toe down to the floor. Don't let it open up. If my toes pointed to the floor, my hips stay square. Again, I kind of keep my hands here as a reminder to keep those hips square. I got a slight lean, but my torso's not moving. Break. I'm going to stick on that same leg. If you need to switch sides, you can. Here we go. Find a spot on that floor, keep it. Helps with your balance, or you're holding onto the wall or chair or something. Toe pointed down. Good job, we're almost there. Woo. I'm going to quickly kick that off. Grab that weight, holding it on my right side. Here I go, squat, push through those heels. Sometimes I like to lift that unused arm up for a little counterbalance, whatever you're comfortable with here. Same thing in terms of rep count now that we're back to this type of exercise. 6 to 10 is your goal. Same thing, same side. It's amazing. Once we get our heart rates up, at the beginning of this workout, it doesn't take much to get it going again. Using our big leg muscles and the appropriate weights are always going to get that heart rate firing. Remember, 1 unit, you shoot up. Don't shoot your shoulders forward. Think of them pulling straight up, quickly around your heel or ankles again. Sometimes we see snaking up on a squat. Not what we want. All right, left leg. Toe down, torso set. It's going to stay here now. I got to find my spot for balance. Talking, looking, way too many things. Are those hips square? Break. One more time. Here we go. Toe down, tension in the band, hips square, no movement in that torso. Woo. Kick those off, grab that weight, ugh. Left side. Here we go. Good. Come up as 1 unit. Push through those heels. Use your mirror. Keep an eye on your form here. Having an uneven distribution of weight here is great functional fitness. Break. One more time. Here we go. Good job. Challenge your range of movement here. Core is tight. All right, we did it. For set 7, we're going to need some heavier weights, a pair of heavier weights here. We're going to be doing some split squats. So, you guys all know Cindy and I love it if you can start your split squat in this down position because it immediately gets you in the proper stance. I've got a 90 on the front leg, that knee's not over my toe. This back leg is dropped right under my hip, toes tucked under. I'm gonna have a weight in each hand. We're gonna just go up and down, getting that back knee as close to the ground as possible with a weight in each hand, all right? Again, I'm gonna go left, left, right, right, or some version thereof, right, right, left, left. But you can switch back and forth if you like, all right? I'm gonna hold on to those weights, so this is gonna be a good grip strength set for some calf raises here, okay? I'm gonna do a set with my toes turned in slightly, pause at the top, pause at the top. We'll do 2 like that, and then we'll do 2 with them turned out slightly, okay? If you need to hold on to something for your calf raises, just hold on to one weight for these, all right? So, heavier set of weights for this. I'm gonna get our timer going to get us rolling with our split squats. Okay, my left leg is in front here. I've got a weight in each hand. Split squats. Up, get that back knee as close to the ground as you can. My feet don't move. Once I get my starting position, this is exactly where I stay. Think about just lowering the back knee and down. Drawing a line straight down to the floor and back up. Break. I'm gonna stay right here in this spot because I know it's the right position. We're gonna do this side again. If you wanna switch sides here. Here we go. Good job. Lower that back knee and up. Good work. We got hamstring and quad going there. All right, toe raises. Slightly turned in. Not too much. I don't want you to feel tension in those knees. Just a slight pause at the top and down. Pause at top, down, up. Down, up. I don't want you spending any time down on the floor. All the time is spent up in the air here. Break. Do that one more time. Toes in slightly. Up, down, up. Good. Up. All the pause is at the top, not on the floor. If you're holding on to something and holding one weight, all right, split squat, right leg forward. Then just make sure next time we do toe calf raises that you switch the weight to the other hand. So you're not holding it on the same side for both sets. Lower that knee and up. Lower that knee and up. Woo! Weight selection is huge in this particular set. Break. I'm going to stay right here. Actually stretch out that back calf. And here we go. Good job. Lower it and up. Woo. We're almost there, team. The last set, set 8, requires no weights at all. Break. All right. Toes out slightly. Set those shoulder blades. I know we've been holding on to these weights a long time. Up, down, up. Good. Pause at the top, not at the bottom. Good work. Pause at the top. Break. Quickly push those fingers back if you need to. Here we go. Pause at the top. Good. Trying to hit some different points on our calf here with this one. I've got burned combining this with the split squat. I don't know about you guys. Nice job. Let's hit that last set. Okay, final set, I promise you no weights. We will just be using the loop band. And again, if you don't have the loop band, you're just gonna do these movements with us without the loop bands, and you're still going to feel it, I promise. So, we're going to start with some clamshells here. For that clamshell, I want you to have this band right around your knees. It's really in the crease of my knee here and around the front. If you don't like that, if that's too much pull on your kneecap, then just put it under your kneecaps there. Sometimes I like one under, one over, figure eight it. It's whatever's comfortable for you here at this point. I'm going to lay down, resting my head here in my arm. I want to have my torso in line with my feet here. So that's one straight line here, and my feet are going to be the hinge point in my clamshell, okay? So I'm going to lift up as much as I can without rolling back and opening those hips, keeping those hips stacked, lift up. I don't have a great range of motion here because I am very tight. So you get the gist, and down, up, and down. It's a small movement. We're working some of our smaller muscles here. We're gonna do 2 sets on this side, then we're gonna flip over to our back, and keeping that band pretty much where it is, I'm gonna reach for my heels with my hands. That'll ensure that they're in the proper position. I'm going to do a glute raise, keeping my hips up, and I'm going to do an abductor pulse, which means I'm pulsing my knees out and at the same time keeping those hips up, okay? Then we're gonna have a 10-second break. If you wanna hold that bridge, great. If you need to go down, go down. Then we're back up and we're pulsing out again. Then we'll flip over for the other side of the clamshell, and I'll tell you what we're doing slightly different on our glute bridge for the final exercise. So, loop band if you have it. I'm gonna get our timer going here for set 8. All right, here we go. Lay on your side, torso and feet, same line. Your feet are your hinge point here. Keep those hips stacked, lift and down. I keep my hand here just to make sure I don't open those hips up at all. It's a very, very small movement, but we're working all those smaller muscles that often get ignored when we're doing resistance training. So this is a really important break, important exercise to incorporate into our routine. Keep those feet together. Here we go. Keep those hips stacked. Same side. Now that I'm down here thinking for a moment, I'm going to change up our glute bridges a little bit. We're going to do an abductor pulse out for 20. Roll over on your back here. Get your heels where they need to be. All right, we're going to lift up. Push through the heels. My toes aren't even on the ground. And we're pulsing those knees out. And I'm trying to keep those hips up as high as I can here. Look at your mirror. Are you keeping your hips up? I'm pulsing those knees out, and I'm keeping tension in that band. Now, when you hear the timer, you can either go down for a break, or you can stay up with me here, push through those heels, and hold the glute bridge. Just hold, static hold here. Then, when we hear the timer again, now I'm just pulsing my hips up. Pulse those hips up, push through those heels. Okay, I'm barely coming down. Don't hyperextend that back by going too far up, but squeeze those glutes. Keep those knees apart with that band. Don't let them pull in. Woo. All right, quickly roll over. You got 10 seconds. Clamshell, other side. Cradle your head, torso and feet in the same line. Here we go. Stack those hips and lift that leg. Very small movement, especially if you're a tight IT band person like me, but this is so important. Break, One more time, keep those hips stacked. If you're like, wow, I'm getting a lot of movement on these, look at your hips. Are they stacked? You don't want them to open up to the ceiling here. Little pause at the top if you can. Great for our hip flexors. All right, roll over. Get the rubber or get the band comfortable. Get your heels where they need to be. We're going to push through those heels. Lift up. Do those abductor pulses. That's our knees going out while we keep our hips up. Once our knees go out, we tend to drop them. You need to keep those hips up and simultaneously pulse those knees out. Keep tension in the band. Again, if you want to hold it here with me during the break, hold it. Otherwise, you can go down, just a static hold. I'm pushing through my heels. My toes are off the ground here. All right, now I'm going to pulse up. Pause at the top, pause at the top, small movement, and my knees are still fighting that band. They're not coming in. I'm not letting my knees come in here. Pulse. Should get some good burn. Break. That was awesome. How was that for a quick workout? 32 minutes of actual work, plus my demoing takes us a little bit over, but that's a really quick, effective lower body workout. We hit quads, hamstring, glutes, calves. We got it all in there. I'm going to tag a stretching video on to this post for those of you that have time to stretch. It'd be a good day to stretch after this leg workout. Thanks for helping me through this Tabata Lower. We'll see you next time.